Here we go. The Stack High Gravity Smooth Brewed Lager / malt liquor. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bumming with Bob, let's have a few brews, we'll have some fun with the Bum Wine Crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer, 'cause damn man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bum Wine Bob, waiting to an all-new edition of Both Bobcat on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel and on all your favorite podcast apps. So do us a solid and smash that subscribe button on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel. It's free and help us on our journey. We're just over the 1,500 subscriber mark as we are going towards 2,000 and beyond. As we said, if we get to 2K, there will be another edition and another round of Edward 40 Hands coming your way that you at home could join in with us as well and partake in the fun. Because if you missed the first Edward 40 Hands challenge, it's in the archives. Just check the videos below in the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel, where you get the best of the worst in cheap booze, the bottom shelf, bum wines, beers, 40s, malt liquor, all the stuff you grew up on, we cover here each and every week on the podcast, as we have another round and another edition of fun, drinks, and adventures on tap for you guys this week. So joining in is the master of ceremonies himself. Roadhouse is here. Roadhouse, how you doing, man?
What an introduction tonight.
Yeah, I know the master of ceremonies, Mr. Malt Liquor, Mr. Colt 45. He wears many different hats over there, many hats. But as long as there is some beer or some alcoholic beverage on the table, he will be here for us. So.
Always up for a good one. Yes, sir.
That's always a good one. We always have some great things on tap here. After we're still out there celebrating, that Battle of the Booze champion there, that old English 800, still getting a lot of traction out there. Still, people love themselves. Some of the classic, the 8-ball, the OE 800, and then if you wanted something a little bit different, last week we took a little adventure with the Axe Head Black Cherry malt beverage, malt liquor, whatever you want to call it, and Roadhouse with the two-turn daddy. Daddy iced tea there. So something a little bit different, because we said after the month of Battle of the Booze, we had to kind of switch things up a bit and get something a little bit different going on there, because we have some other different drinks on tap for you guys this week. Something new to us, something that's been out there for quite some time, but a rarity, as you could say, because I've heard of this in the past, and I've seen pictures online, few and far between. It's never been something that I see people posting a lot about, but I knew it existed out there. And we were lucky enough to make friends with our good buddy Adrian of the Joose, as you see there, representing the Joose brands on the hat, and he still should be, knock on wood, will be joining us again on the podcast to talk some more juice and juice-related beverages. But he was nice enough to send over a little care package of goodies a few months back that we have been sitting on patiently in the fridge. Roadhouse had some. We did crack open that Juice Mango last month to give that one a shot.
Yes.
And Roadhouse, helped out some of his friends and spread the good word of the juice to the people, handing it out there, letting people to give it a shot, because it's hard to find. It's not all over the place. I know our good buddy Dave has been out there pushing for that Michigan release. Every time Juice posts something, I see him commenting, "Hey, are you in Michigan yet?"
Yeah, he's on top of it, isn't he?
He's on top of it. He wants that juice. He wants that juice in his hands over there. But under the same Juice umbrella was another malt liquor that I had heard about, and I didn't know it was under the same brand, the same umbrella. I just thought it was some random malt liquor out there because I'd heard of it. And every once in a while, you see different ones pop up that you never know. There's one that I have, and I have to find what it was that I found one time. Was like Dark Horse high gravity malt liquor. I found one time years ago. I have one picture of the can that I drank. I never found it again. I couldn't remember what place I bought it at. Just like you, when you couldn't remember where did I find this. One time I found it in my travels after one night of hanging out with friends, going to the liquor store to pick up some stuff. I found it, had it, never found it again. Don't know where it was. Couldn't find it. It's probably not even made anymore. But every once in a while, you find these random beverages out there, and we have one on hand here today. And I think we should break it out and see what exactly we are talking about here. And those of you in the malt liquor community probably have heard about this one too. Maybe you've had it. It's hard to come by, but this is the Stack High Gravity Smooth Lager out there. You see this here. It is coming in at a 9.9%.
Fantastic.
I mean, look at that can. Nice design. I mean, I guess when you look at the design of this compared to the Joose, I guess you could see the similarities between the two. So when I heard it was under the same on the same umbrella of the United Brands, who is brewing this smooth brewed lager, Stack High Gravity Malt Liquor. So this is one here that is the smooth brewed lager. Like I said, they I don't know if they're like the other ones, like you said, of the people who are trying to hide that it's a malt liquor.
Yeah.
You have that smooth brewed lager is really what's front and center on the label, but then on the side they get you right there with that high gravity malt liquor. So we know that it is the good stuff here. The 101. I don't know what this 101 stands for, but 9.9%. That's nothing to.
No, that's no joke.
No joke there. So I think we should crack this open, and then we'll get into a little bit more about it. So
I agree.
let's give it a shot. We've been waiting patiently for this one.
I've been staring at this thing for months.
See, I know. Open up that fridge every time. You're like, it was today the day. Let me. No, I gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for it there. So
that's the skill you taught me.
I know. Patience is a virtue, right?
Yes,
here we go. The Stack High Gravity Smooth Brewed Lager / Malt Liquor. Cheers.
Cheers.
There's a unique taste to it. It's got
unique, but familiar.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first taste was that the high gravity. The high gravity taste. But the aftermath of the taste, you get that flavor in the back end of it,
yes,
which I can't quite pinpoint. It's not like sometimes you say some of them have that apple-y, fruity flavor. This one doesn't. This one, got to go in for that next sip. Let's see.
It's in my.
Yeah, it's got a unique.
Over.
Yeah, I don't want to say that it's a bad smell. It's unique.
Yeah.
And the first thing that comes to my mind, and to our friends over at Joose and United Brewing Company, don't take this the wrong way with what I'm going to say about this. But we always say we're open and honest here. Is it tastes like the smell of like your grandparents' house? It's like it's not bad.
No,
but
comfort smell.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I know. It's hard to explain. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not like And I don't want to say like leather. It's not. It's not leather.
No. Wallpaper and paneling and nicotine stains.
Yes. Yeah.
I like it. I really do.
Ooh, it's not. It's not bad. It's definitely drinkable.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
something.
one of the smoother high gravities I've had.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I like the occasional high gravity, Colt 45, Old
Mhm.
English. I haven't had those in a while, and it's pass them up and go for the originals. I do anyway.
Yeah. So I was looking up a little bit on the Stack High Gravity earlier today, and on Untapped, the description of it was listed as Stack High Gravity is the first introductory brew style by Stack Brewing Company. It is brewed with the finest ingredients for a big, bold, smooth flavor. Sir Isaac Newton had a theory about gravity. His theory changed the way we view the universe. We have a theory about beer that will change the way you view gravity. So,
That's pretty deep.
yeah, that's a deep cut right there.
There's always the best reviews on there.
Mm-hmm.
Some people really put in the effort to, be a nice wordsmith.
Yeah, because let me see. I'll put them because there were a few that I found here. The Stack High Gravity Lager. Really liked it. Mildly sweet, very smooth. A lot of people said it was only costing them 99. Not bad for 99 cents.
Ooh.
So for that price.
Yeah. What year was that review written, does it say?
That was, where did I find that one? Where'd it go? I literally had just seen it earlier today. Unless I'm looking at the wrong page here. Somebody posted in 2024 that it was my favorite malt liquor, better than OE.
Ooh.
So that's some high praise. Somebody,
Yeah.
wow! I wasn't expecting anything good, but this is exceptionally terrible. It's perfect.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah, why do I choose to poison myself with these horrible beers? Ha ha ha.
One of the things I noticed about the Joose brand is how well it coats everything, and it leaves the flavor on your lips, on your
Yeah.
tongue, in your mouth. Like I still taste it. I keep finding myself licking my lips, and that
Yeah,
goes for
and it could
all
be
of
this.
life.
Another review here somebody said, "Wow, this is sweet," and maybe that is kind of what I'm tasting, is that
Yeah.
sweetness to it there. Like I said, I can't quite pinpoint the exact taste, but like you said, it is still one of those ones that just lingers.
And at first, I want to think, like sweet, like cherry sweet, like cherry syrup sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But then the more it lingers, the more it changes, and it draws my thoughts away from that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and I think that's kind of what we're tasting, is that sweetness to it, which
Hmm.
is hard to pinpoint what it is. It's certainly a way different taste than when I had that Axe Head last week with the black cherry. I mean, that one was a struggle. Not a struggle. It was. No, I don't want to say a struggle. I don't want to say difficult, because I drank all of it. I finished it off, but it wasn't anything that was enjoyable to drink at the time. Now this one here, well, it
Very
has
few times I've seen you make that face.
yeah.
I think the last time might have been when you were. It might not even been on one I was watching. I think you were trying some of your old Cisco Peach or an older
Yeah.
bottle of Cisco.
Yeah. Somebody said mildly sweet, very smooth. Definitely smooth.
Yeah.
They say everything here about it being a smooth lager. It sure is for the 9.9%. I can definitely see that.
I'm really curious how it's going to be when we get down towards the bottom and when we get to the swell.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
this was
already
probably
tell.
one that you got to drink quick.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
I don't
already
think
tell.
I don't think you want to let this one sit around, especially now, because I do have to say, when this episode is going to be coming out, we're going to be hitting a malt liquor May, so it's the
Okay,
perfect way to start things off
kick
here.
it off. Yeah.
Yeah, kick it off with something new, something different of the snack, and as we hit these warmer months, you got to drink these quick. If
Yep.
you're outside hanging out, whatever, in the pool or just hanging out on the deck on the patio, you don't want to let this sit in the sun for too long.
Mm. Adrian, if you see this, you've got to jump on with us. I got questions.
Yeah, Stack 101 High Gravity Lager is brewed with the finest malted barley and select hops for a bold yet exceptionally smooth taste. Stack 101 is the first introductory brew style by Stack Brewing Company. Stack beer is brewed with superior ingredients for big, bold, and smooth flavor.
Because with Joose and their can design, there's a story behind, when Adrian was telling us, there's a story behind all their designs. And I want to know what the wings and the 101 is. That's my
Yeah.
first question. But it's an awesome kick-ass black and gold can. The other one that has a black and gold can is Colt 45 High Gravity.
Yeah,
So
it's a
this,
very similar can to the color scheme of that High Gravity Colt 45.
Mhm. This is a good one. All their links to their social medias on the can.
Yeah, I was just looking up the Twitter for them, which has no official posts from them, but the last retweet was from 2013 when they were retweeting Joose.
So this one's been out that long.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I asked,
I think
when he
this is
first
even
sent the
older.
care package over, I asked, I sent him a message and I said, is this something new? Actually, no, this is one of our older products.
Yeah, from what he told me, I reached out to him too when I was like, hey, the Joose, and I said I was really surprised to see the Stack in
Yep.
there, and he said, oh, the Stack was their offering that they put out. I don't know if it was before or during the ban of the caffeine. He said the Stack is what helped them stay afloat
Okay.
during the reformulation of the Joose. So while they had to pull the Joose with the caffeine and then during that time frame, I guess the Stack, it's just a malt liquor that was still out there on the shelves, and that I guess kind of helped them sail along in the meantime before they could get the new Joose back out there.
So here's his response to me. What I asked him was, it finally got around to unboxing the package, and I got a question: is the Stack Lager a new product? And he says Stack is not a new product. It's been around since 2010, actually.
Okay.
And we've added Stack Silver now to the Stack lineup. I thought you guys would be the right guys to check it out. And he's right.
That is true. And I was going through as well, and I found a post that somebody had on a beer blog from 2011.
Okay.
And they have a picture of Stack, and I guess at that time it was at 12%, so it was a little higher ABV.
He
At the time.
actually sent me a link to a review from 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
didn't catch the ABV of it, but yeah.
Yeah. So this one here, this is I was saying the post from September 3rd of 2011 on the blog called "Doing Beer Justice." This guy said, "It is the aroma is massive alcohol for a beer, sweet, fruity, a touch of caramel, a hint of whiskey like a cocktail. The taste is massively sweet, almost more sweet potato than fruit. Alcohol readily apparent, but not as intense as in the aroma. It is easier to drink than I thought it would be, but it is sweet and definitely a whopper to be feared." So I get that. Lady said like more of like a sweet potato than a fruity taste.
All right, I never
So
thought that route, but I can,
I can
now
see
that
it. I
yeah,
can see it. Like I said, that the flavor with it, like I said, that sticks with you as you drink it.
yeah,
It's not a fruity flavor. It's not like when you have the other ones that a mango or a black cherry or the dragon fruit or the Beetlejuice, where you have those fruit flavors in there. This one here is like that unique flavor that I was trying to pinpoint that tastes like the smell of your grandparents' house. And maybe that's a sweet potato. I don't know. I mean, I'm not one that dives into sweet potatoes too often. So
no. But is it just like sweet potato, like a baked potato with a little brown sugar, or is it the casserole with a marshmallow glaze?
I was gonna say, yeah, like a sweet potato pie, something like that. Or you talk about like sweet potato like fries.
Dude, those sweet potato fries that Taco Bell had were fucking great.
I don't think I had those. I don't think I had the.
It's so many years ago. Was it Taco Bell? I can't remember. Somebody had
I don't know.
maybe it was Burger King had sweet potato fries.
Maybe. I mean, it sounded like would KFC maybe? Would KFC have something like that?
Uh, let's go to the internet.
Let's see. What do they say? Who had the sweet potato fries out there?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely interesting drink, but not bad. I can see, and especially if you're saying that if you could get this for a 99 cents, I mean that's a no-brainer right there. I'm trying to find exactly where it was because I could have sworn I found somewhere in one of these reviews that had said it was only 99 cents. But like you said, for the price.
Google has just sold their soul just to market.
Yeah. You have to really dig deep. If you want to find anything useful these days,
You gotta word it, yeah. Like, I hate typing.
okay. All right. So okay. It wasn't this one that was 99 cents, but it was the counterpart was what people were saying was 99 cents. So when we get to that, we'll dive in. Ooh, there we go. There's that high gravity burp.
I haven't had my burp yet.
You're slacking out there. You're gonna have some disappointed
Yeah, I don't know.
viewers. Efren's gonna be
Normally
very
right off
angry.
the first rip, I get that nice, good belch. This one hasn't put it on me like that. Just realized that.
Burger King.
The research lady from the other room said Burger King had this sweet potato fries.
Good thing we have our research and development
Yes,
team
we have
on
our,
the case
we have
there
our
to
own staff.
that's our fact checkers over
Yes.
here for the debate.
My fact checking sucks, but I have an assistant that just goes over.
Hey, that's it. They're right on top of it. So thank you for playing. I don't remember. I don't think I ever had the Burger King sweet potato
It was
fries.
the 2010.
Yeah, I can see that.
There
Yeah,
it is.
like
My can's gone.
oh man, I got like a little bit left here to get through.
I had to push through it because it's starting to change on me. It's starting to turn.
Yeah, like I said, we said this one would be one that if you're gonna drink this one, you got to get it down quick.
It would be a good one after you get done mowing the grass and you're hot and sweaty. You crack it open.
Once when you're thirsty,
Yeah.
it come right down there in the
Just
heat.
throw
Like
it down and look at your lawn and be proud of what you just did.
Yeah.
Before the dandelions grow back up in like 30 minutes.
I know you go back. Yeah, now you go. By the time you finish it up. You go inside. You go to the fridge. You pull out the beer. You come back out. You sit down on the chair. Then you're like, oh shit, they're coming back up already, man.
Already, like I can't believe it. I mowed grass, just like you said. I come around the side of the house and came back out front where I started, and I already had dandelions that were probably 6 inches tall.
Like, I
That's
swear to
no
God,
exaggeration. It was crazy.
it's like I just went through, just nailed all of them. Like, I swear to God, they were gone.
Yes,
Then an hour later, they're back.
I love it. I love this time of year. It's great.
Ooh, stack them up, as they say right there. Stack
Stack
them
them
up.
up.
So
We did
yeah,
good.
it'd be interesting to see. I mean, now I know Adrian has said that they're trying to get the juice out to more areas, more distribution for it there. So I assume that means
Whoa.
the stack with it as well in certain locations. So be on the lookout if you're out there in your travels. You hit the beverage cooler at your
Especially
liquor store, convenience store.
if it's at lower price point, it's going to do fantastic. Because I was at the store today and I was just looking at the cooler, and tall boys on average are $3 a piece.
Yeah, and
And
that's
the day of the 99-cent tall boy, for after work, grab it and go. Stop at the convenience store and grab you a dollar beer and chill for the evening.
yeah,
It's gone.
it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I go into the stores by me, and depending on what you're looking for, I get lucky. There's the one store by me that has, sometimes they have on sale. They have 99-cent Bush or Bush Light
Yeah.
for the tall boy, and then usually either the Steel Reserve and the Colt 45 tall boys are usually within that like $1.50 to $1.89
Yeah.
range. But I remember the one spot used to have the 99-cent Ice House Edges.
Yeah.
Now that
And,
was the
that is the working man's reward. You put in a hard day's work, and on your way home, you stop and you buy a 99. You splurge and do $1.50
Mhm.
tall boy, and that's all you
Yeah.
needed for the night.
yeah, or like the after the 99-cent Ice House Edges, they switched it to the 99-cent Bud Ice tall boys. And I remember and anytime I would go into that store, and if I'd be looking around, lo and behold, if this was at like 6 o'clock after work, you see guys coming in there, and they would go into that cooler and just start loading up on those tall boys. 99 cents, man. They just load them up there, and then sometimes on the side they would have the 12 packs sealed of the case of them, and guys would just walk in, just pick up
And
the
buy
12
the whole
pack,
case.
just buy the case, bring it in. Okay,
Yeah.
$12. All right, go.
Yeah. And that's just like the oil cans of the Milwaukee's Beast Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Those were 99 cents or $1.29 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very respectable price for, I don't know why they get the hate, but I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. Like even the like I'll pick up a lot of times the oil can of the High Life.
Yeah.
So they're usually like $2 for a 32-ounce can, which is cheaper than the majority of the 24-ounce cans out there. So it's like, okay, well, why don't I'll get the 32-ounce one instead of the 24s for cheaper.
Yep.
So now I finish off my Stack High Gravity Smooth Brewed Lager. Stack High Gravity Malt Liquor. Overall, not bad. It's definitely drinkable. It has a unique taste to it that we can't quite pinpoint what it is. So, Adrian, if you're out there, you're watching, you're listening, we need to have you on here to dig a little bit deeper into this one to see what exactly, if you know what the flavor is supposed to be, or if there is any flavor to it, or it's just the lore of people speculating of a sweet potato, a fruity flavor. But
If you're
Uh,
if you're gonna do that, you got to send us some more because
yeah, I know. We get
it.
it's done. This one's done here. But I mean, hey, we drank it within 20 minutes.
Yeah,
We finished it off here, and at that 9.9%. And if it is at that lower price point, definitely something that's going to get you
it's
get
gonna.
you a good get you a good buzz. I mean, like you said, we drank this at 9.9. Like you're feeling okay, but you're not over the edge. You're not going wild. You're not getting crazy with it
Right.
there. So definitely, if you see these in your travels, pick one up.
Give it a
And,
shot. It's
give
good.
it a shot. Yeah, definitely something different, we'll say, for that. But
I'm going back in the cooler.
what do you got in there? What's hiding? What's hiding down in the depths of the Roadhouse cooler over there today?
Stack.
Another one? What?
Yes. And this one is a little bit different than the first one. This one's a 6.9%.
Yeah, look at this
Stack
here.
Silver.
Stack Silver. So we're going for
Where'd you get yours?
the Stack double feature over here. I reached into my bag of tricks over here, picked up this Stack Silver.
I hope this is menthol flavor.
I was gonna say. If the other one's sweet potato, this one here will hopefully be menthol, mint, maybe a mint. Well, they say it is a refreshing, smooth brewed pale lager.
Yes.
So the Stack Silver is not a malt liquor. Actually, no, it is. Let's say Stack Silver Premium Malt Liquor on the side. So I guess it is.
No slouch either.
Yeah. See, they get you with all these things, but it's like one thing, brewed pale lager, and then it says malt liquor. The same thing like with the other one where it's high gravity, smooth brewed lager, malt liquor. Just people please.
Malt liquor.
I mean, we said last week we were going through about the whole American lager, malt liquor, sweet lager. Just cut the crap. Call it a malt liquor.
However you want to present yourself to your friends, be like, this is a very refined.
Well, look, it's got a little seal of approval here with this premium
pale,
premium quality smooth lager.
If your homeboys, you want to show out, man, it's like, man, I'm drinking this premium malt liquor.
Yeah, but I mean, look at that. It's a nice. I do
But
like the
can you want to drink from.
Yeah. This side, I'm drinking the malt liquor. This side is the pale lager.
Yeah, I'm drinking the malt liquor side.
But it's a nice can. I got to give him credit for the design. Sure. I do like the silver and the blue.
Absolutely.
With the can here. But this, like I said, this is the 6.9%. So the little brother of the high gravity. So let's crack this one open. We're gonna keep the double stack. You go to Wendy's. You get your double stack. We got your double stack right here. So
I'm going into that smell.
Okay, smells.
It does smell.
Smells good. Smells like a normal pale lager, as we'll say. So, all right, let's get this Stack Silver a shot here. All right, cheers.
Cheers. It tastes like a medium rare steak.
Yeah.
Just euphoric.
Yeah, see, now that is just a basic taste.
Yep. Like everything I want from beer right here.
Yeah. This is just a basic beer, malt liquor taste at a slightly higher ABV at that 6.9.
Yes.
So give you that little extra kick to it.
It's going to put you right where you want to be.
Yeah, because what does it say here? Stack Silver Premium Quality Smooth Lager is brewed with the finest extra malted barley and select hops for a bold and exceptionally smooth taste. Stack Silver Pale Lager brewed with superior ingredients for a smooth finish. There we go. Whew. I was going to get that out.
To me, this one's a winner. I love this
Yeah,
one.
I definitely think I would definitely rank this higher than the high gravity.
You know, the high gravity is, you got a purpose for drinking that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I don't have hope. You know, I just want to get the job done. I want to get to that place. That 9.9 is going to get you there. I
Mhm.
feel it. But this is a good, refreshing sipping beer.
Yeah, this is like your basic beer with just a little extra kick to it.
Yes,
Like just a little bit. That 6.9.
I like it. I love it.
I do. I am a fan. I like this one. And this is the newest offering
Okay.
from them. Now this is the one when I was looking on Untapped about it that people said not a fan, but for 99 cents for a tall boy, can't complain about that.
If that's the price point of these, I don't know why it's not nationwide.
Yeah. The next one said, now these are recent. These are from April 22nd, 2025, April 16th. Well, that's gross, but it was only 99 cents.
All right. All right.
Not gross.
It's not gross.
No. I mean, so he said, last day of vacation calls for a dive back from good beer. Here for it, 99 cents. So for 99 cents, if that's the price for something like this, I've drank a lot worse.
Team Juice, get this in our area. I mean, really push hard for expanding your distribution. This needs to get to the people. Wow.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's brewed by the United Brands Brewing Company in Monroe, Wisconsin, which is technically the Minhas Brewing Company of our friends Boxer, which is very similar taste to the Boxer. So if you enjoy Boxer beer, Boxer Light, Boxer Ice, this beer is right on par with it. There, it's very similar to like a Boxer.
I'm a big fan of Boxer. I can't get it around me, but what you sent me it would be my daily in my fridge. I mean,
well, yeah, we said last time we were like for the price for
36 packs too.
36 packs for $19.99. I mean that's pretty hard to beat, and that's here. And I'm sure other places. I was gonna say, and I'm sure other places you can probably get that 36 pack for even cheaper. Because I know
what do you mean?
Here
I can get 30 beers for $24, $26, or I can get 36 for $20.
Yeah, you gotta look. You get the bonus.
They
get six bonus beers. Yeah, get bonus beers for the price there.
Oh, I like it, Bob.
I do. I like this one. I'm definitely a fan of the Stack Silver. Like I said, the newest offering from the United Brands, along with the Team Juice brand over there. So it would be great to see this make its way out.
Yeah.
To more spots. So hopefully soon.
I don't know. I'd like to sit on the front porch and have a good old backwoods rough rolled cigar and drink this beer and just relax at the end of the day. This is everything I want to do to wind down for the day right here.
it definitely it'll get the job done for you for somebody who doesn't
Yeah.
want to maybe go to that high gravity level of that 9.9%.
Yep.
You go to a 6.9 with this, so it gives you a little bit more, higher than your cores.
I think if we would have started with this over the high gravity, it would have really ruined the review for the high gravity. But going high gravity first, then this one, I'm just a fan. Bottom line, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to, buy it.
That's the thing. It's like you got this now. You tried it out,
I know it.
but it's and for people out there that see it and
Yeah.
are curious about it.
Let us know. Have you had this?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let us know down in the comments over here. Let us know. Have you had the
around you.
stack before, or have you seen it? Either of the stack high gravity, which you've probably seen this more, because the stack silver here is the new kid on the block. So if you've had the stack before, let us know, and let us know your thoughts on it. There, would you recommend it to your friends? Would you pick it up again? Was it just one of those you caught on a whim and you're like, oh, it's cheap, let me give it a shot and give it a try? What are your thoughts on it?
If they're saying the price point is 99 cents, it's a winner.
Yeah.
It's just plain simple winner for the price point and the bang for the buck, and the taste is on point.
Yeah, and for the new thing, because this is definitely new, and I know Adrian said it was the newest offering. There's only 9 reviews of the stack silver on Untapped, while the stack high gravity has 943. So, but we know the stack, the high gravity, we're digging up posts online from 2011.
Yes.
2010. So we know it's been around that long. And from what you said, the stack silver is the newest offering. So it's fairly new. It's just getting that out there to the people. Yeah. And while it's such a small market already for the stack, now you're bringing in a new variant of it. And that's even harder to find, on top of it being hard to find the original in the first place.
Sure.
So you want to see them succeed. You want to see them get out there, get more market share against all the competitors out there. But it's tough, and I know we both hope that Joose and United Brands can kind of get these beverages out there more, because from what we've had, we've been fans of them and think that it's different. It's a different taste. It's unique compared to like the Four Locos of the world, and even compared to other. I think with malt liquors, we like the variety of it. So if there's other ones we can have and try, like you're Mr. Colt 45 over there. I mean, you love some King Cobras, old English, Mickey's. We don't discriminate here.
I don't. If it was readily available to me like it used to be, the St. Ives, I would occasionally dive into some St. Ives. I love it. And it's a treat. You dive into it every now and then. I used to have really good availability of everything. It's just slowly disappeared. And now it's getting hard to find Colt 45 or Old English. I can't find Old English in 40 ounces around me now, just tall boys. Colt 45 and King Cobra I can get in 40s. I have to do some traveling.
Yeah.
70, 80 miles, to get it, but it's still worth it to me.
Yeah, it's worth the trip for it, but there should be more of this bit beverages that are readily available. Like you said, if this is 99 cents that people are picking this up for there, I mean, you can't beat the price for that. And even with the other malt liquors and stuff like that, I mean, they're usually on the cheaper side, and people should embrace that more. And we would love to see that more, that people really get on board with the bottom shelf stuff, because nobody wants to be out there paying $3 and more for a 24-ounce can of a beer
do you
or
want
any
to
beverage.
drink 6 to 8 beers, or do you want to drink 3 to 4?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I
To
mean,
get to the same point.
Yeah, and we've talked too about the price of 6-packs and stuff that just every day just keep creeping up higher and higher. And we're like, come on, what's the day? It used to be like, like $4 or $5
Yep.
for a 6-pack, which is now like $8, $9 for a 6-pack of like just your regular like Coors, Bud, and anything like that.
Anything, yes.
I mean, sure, you can get like a PBR 12-pack for like $10, but still, it's like we gotta get those prices down for it there, and especially when it comes to like a tall boy, when it's like, okay, sure, you want to pick up one can of something, but then like a can of like a Four Loko, $3.50.
Yeah,
for this, it's like
those things are $3.89 around me now.
Yeah.
Occasionally you can find 2 for $6 or something like that. But yeah, it's just unreal what the market is now. I understand you got to make a mess to clean up one, and maybe we'll start seeing cheaper prices in the future. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but like I said, you got to make a mess to clean up one. How's that?
Yeah. Hey.
I'll tell you what. Bottom line, this is solid in my book. I haven't been this overwhelmed in a long time. This has been staring at me in the fridge for a couple of months, and it's just like, golly, I just want to rip into it. Oh, I'm down to like my last beer. I need to go, restock my fridge. Oh, I could crack this open. Nope, gotta hang on to it.
Gotta wait. You gotta wait it out. There's a method. There's a method to the madness here, out there, and because we want to do it for the people, for those diehards that out there that enjoy hanging out and having a drink with us. Hey, we appreciate that, and now we have to revisit this again and see. So either you guys have to get this out to more spots, or we'll have to get Adrian on here with us to chat about this, because I do want to hear more about the malt liquor side of the United Brands, and not so much the juice side of it. But okay, what other offerings do you have? What do you want to expand to? That would be interesting to hear about.
And I was just I'm scrolling on the internet now, or Facebook. We got a new community on Facebook that we both joined. What was it called?
Oh, the tall can fans, was that the
tall can fans. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'll be posting up these 2 pictures of these 2 cans here. Pretty fast growing community of people. We are out there.
I just went out there now. Just saw somebody just posted, a picture of the Colt 45, a lunchtime Colt 45. Yeah, hits differently.
and he seems to be one of the.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh, that was a good one. That felt good. That was a good one. That got it. Like I had it like sitting there.
Yeah,
That was like kind of got it all out.
I love the ones that sneak up on you.
Yeah, and that got it all out there. And I was like, all right, now we can finish this bad boy off now.
Yeah. So some people have been posting some really good pictures of tall boys, and
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going through here now, and I guess it's the guy. I guess the guy John here posts a lot, who's the admin on
yep.
it there, and he just posted one of the tall boy Modelo at a concert for $16. I mean, and we've talked about that before. I said, I mean, last time I went to it's been a few years since I went to a concert, and it was, I think, $13 for a tall boy of Coors Light or something along those lines. So 16, and now for that one, it's like you could get the same thing for $3. We're complaining about the $3.50 price for a 24 ounce at the store. Down the street, that's $16 at a concert for a tall boy. That's outrageous for the.
That's communist.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like, I mean, I get it, and you'll pay for it when you're there.
Sure. Yeah,
you'll hate it. I mean, I know I happen. It's like, okay, that's why you got to try to pregame as much as you can beforehand.
Yep.
Get that right amount of buzz to go in, where you can only have like 2 or 3 at the show.
Yeah.
Just ride that out. So, okay, you're only spending like $30-$40 on a couple beers there compared to the people that go in with nothing. You're spending like $100 on it.
Yeah. And the guys, if you wear cowboy boots in any way, you can always put a half pint in your boot.
Yeah, find a way to sneak in.
I mean, yeah, I have pint in each boot, and it's so worth it because $16 for a tall boy versus $4 for a half pint at the liquor store you get there.
Yeah. Or sneak in a little a Four Loko pregame or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
In there, yeah. You got get those plastic bottles in there, so it won't set off the metal detector going in.
I'd love to see Joose make a equivalent to the pregame.
Yeah.
I can just imagine what Beetlejuice would be like in
Oh yeah, the little bottle, non-carbonated.
Yeah. Those flavors are so phenomenal. The dragon juice. Golly. I could just imagine what those would be like.
Hey, Joose, you're out there. You're out there. You're listening. You're watching.
Yep.
Hey, add it to the list. Next meeting, get some Joose pre-games, some non-carbonated.
What are we going to call it?
Little
We can't
bottles.
call it pre-game. So what?
No. Yeah, you need something new. A Joose. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something that would rhyme with it. I mean, you need something catchy for the people to enjoy.
I know it sounds cliche, but the juice is loose. We always say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too cliche for me, but I don't know.
Hey, if you're out there, leave a comment. Leave your best name for a little mini Joose non-carbonated beverage.
200 milliliter serving.
Yeah, a little guy there that just kind of get you where you need to be. A little pregame, a little plastic bottle. You can sneak it with you. It's not going to set off any alarms as you're going into some sort of an event. Not that we're condoning that, but if it was to happen to accidentally be in your pocket,
yes, this is real world stuff.
Yeah, like you're having drinks beforehand. You had it in your pocket. You forgot about it, and then you walk in to the venue, and it's still there. It's a plastic bottle in your
Yeah.
pocket. You're like, oh shit! Oh, look what I got, guys. You want some? Yeah, sure. Come on, load it up.
Put a little bit in your cup. Yep.
Yeah, or buy another drink while you're at the show.
Buy
Pour
a
the different
$60
little.
tall boy and top it back off with some
I was gonna say, yeah, put a little bonus. Yeah, a little bonus in there.
bonus.
Hey, we're all about the bonus here. The bonus beverages out here, and like I say, we got the stack silver here. We had the stack double feature here, double stack here. You want to get your Wendy's, you want your double stack, we got you covered right here on Bumming with Bobcat. The high gravity stack and the stack silver, the little brother of the stack, and I think we both agree that the stack silver is definitely the
it showed out.
it gets the higher rating
Yep.
from us here, but the high gravity stack is unique in its own way.
Stack
not
silver
bad.
is the John Cena of malt liquor.
the champ is here. The the stack silver. So you
I had to make some kind of WrestleMania reference in this episode.
Had to get something in there before we sign off here.
Because we can go another hour if we start getting into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't, but
hey, we were too focused. We were focused on.
We were. Beg my pardon.
Focused on the stack. We had two to go through, so you gotta.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you got the 9.9%, the stack high gravity smooth brew lager.
One thing about our podcast, Bob, is I can't hide the fact that my speech is slurring and I'm hammered. I go back and watch. Your persona never changes. I don't know what your secret is, but
it's a mystery.
I have a hard time going back and rewatching this. And I'm like,
I know you don't like to see yourself dip from.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
here's sober. Here's sober Roadhouse.
Like,
okay, we just hit the okay. It's been cracked open, and then
yeah,
then it blows up. Right,
that's why you're the host, and I'm just the guy on the side.
As I see, we got the Ed McMahon over there in the hanging out there, but
awesome.
But hey, let's. I got a little bit left here.
Finish that off.
Oh, finish that off there. That stack silver, man. That's definitely solid.
I love it. I mean, I wish I had another one. I probably would crack it open and just go off air and enjoy it.
We'll go for round 2 the next time. So hey, if you can get your hands on it, definitely check it out. If you go to the cooler and you're lucky enough to see it there, if this is 99 cents, hey, give it a shot. Nothing to lose with that one there, and if this one's right next to it, pick up both.
Yeah.
Give them a shot and see what you can find there. So check them out. We did the double stack here on this week's podcast. So you never know what will come up next. So that's what you got. You got to smash that subscribe button. Get that burp out. Get out that stack right there, and tell your friends. It's free. Doesn't cost a penny.
If you want to sit down and just drink with us.
Yeah. You can watch at your own pace. You don't have to watch a whole hour in one sitting. You want to space it out there, or if shorts are your thing, we put out shorts all the time about different clips from the podcast, so you can pick and choose what you want. And as we always say, it's if there's anything you want to see us cover, leave a comment, send a message to either one of us. Let us know. We're open to ideas, new drinks, new beverages. We will give it a shot here. The other day, I finally finished off this quarter horse the other night. So this guy is finally done. A little over a year it took me to drink this thing, but because I don't drink the the bourbon whiskey,
Yeah.
too in here, and I would do a little bit here and there, just randomly. And the other night I was like, okay, let me just pour a little bit, and it was like, okay, it's just a little bit more left. Just topped it off out there, so this
So
is done.
it's funny you brought that up, and I'm gonna get this. So everybody knows Wild Turkey
Oh yeah,
101.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a rare run of Wild Turkey 101. It's normally 4 years, but this is an 8-year.
8 years, okay.
And it's a limited run. I was able to get my hand on it. They didn't exploit the price or anything like that. It was very respectable price, but this is only a week old. It's so good. So good. I thought I'd make it last longer, but as you can see,
It's a week. It got that far. It's good
I
enough.
thought every season was over, but
No,
then
it lingers a little bit. It's not quite. It's still spring. It's not summertime yet. Once you really hit summer,
kind
then
of
it's
cool
over.
evenings and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, like this one here, I had a little bit of I mixed this with some ginger ale the other
and
night.
the funny thing is about wine is that is distilled probably less than 50 miles from me, and I've never seen quarter
Yeah.
horse available in my area.
Yeah, and I still haven't seen it since. That was the one time, and it was like $25 for the
Yeah.
bottle of this, and it was like for the price, it was like, well, you can't not buy it if it's good, great. If it's not, then okay, mix it
Yeah.
with stuff. And
Yeah.
and I thought straight up it wasn't bad at all. I mean, like I said, I'm not a bourbon drinker. Bourbon Bob comes out very rarely. He makes an
Very rare.
appearance out there, but every once in a while I'd pour some out, over ice and have some. And then the other night I was like, what? I had some ginger ale. I'm like, let me just pour it in
Yes.
with that, put it over some ice. And I poured a little bit, and I'm like, what? I only had a little bit left. I just poured a little heavy pour. We were talking last week about the Jack Daniels and everything, and mixing the drinks. So I gave myself a little heavy pour to finish off the bottle here. But I mean, this bottle, this is a solid bottle. I mean, this is like,
I love the bottle.
it's a great bottle. This is like,
would rather buy it for the bottle.
Like I say, the bottle itself is worth $25. So I mean,
Yes.
So works out there. So
are you still sitting on a little bit of Noah's Mill?
Yeah, I do still have some left. Yeah, I haven't had that in a while because I had this one, so I kind of didn't even push the other one yet. So I still have some of that left.
That was a treat.
Yeah, that was like the high class.
Yes, it's a treat.
To sip on, sip on that separately on its own.
It's distilled perfectly. It's smooth. It's not going to set you on fire because it's that high of a proof. It's solid, and it's the quarter horse. You did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Mix it, drink it. Da, da, da.
Yeah, you just do whatever with it. It's like, okay, today you want to have a drink with it, pour it over ice, have a drink. Okay, then I'll mix it with some Coke, some ginger ale, whatever. Just kind of make a drink out of it.
Yep.
And do that. So hey, like we said, whatever you want to see. If you want to see us cover anything,
yeah, no kidding, guys.
Yeah, let us know.
We need your feedback.
Yeah, we want to know if you made it. I always say if you made it this far in, over an hour into the podcast, even if you're on YouTube and you're just kind of just strolling along the bar, when will these guys say anything important? It's very rare we say anything important, but it's all fun and educational here.
Yeah.
You will learn something in the process. I will guarantee that. You'll probably learn something you did not know. If that is anything useful to you, I can't guarantee that part of it.
Maybe useless knowledge.
Yeah. A lot of useless knowledge here because, like I said, we could sit here for more hours and go into useless knowledge that nobody needs to know about.
Easily.
Easily.
We've done it. We've done 3-hour podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. We can do that next time. You never know. So, because like I said, we have some more things on tap. We have some friends of ours that are out there searching for some beverages, and then we'll have some revisiting on here. We still got more drinks in the fridge to cover here.
Yep.
You never know what might show up on a whim.
And then you can go get
You can go get yourself some Two Turn Daddy. Check that one out. Last week's episode in the Bum Wine Bob archives there. So you never know what you're gonna get here. You get all the stuff here, and like I said, Old English, the 2025 bumwinebob.com Battle of the Booze champion. We're still going to. We're always celebrating the OE, the three-peat of that there. So tell your friends to smash that subscribe button there. Yeah, see, I got the 24-ounce, 40-ounce. Pick your poison, as we say. Whatever variety is your go-to, enjoy it and come on here and hang with us. Tell your friends to check us out. The best of the worst in cheap booze is right here on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel and at bumwinebob.com. Roadhouse, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
I want to see more participation in the comment section because honestly, I get bored and you guys need to stimulate this.
Yeah, keep him occupied over there. Do your part out there. As always say, just leave a comment.
Due diligence.
Whatever it takes out there.
Come back and answer you.
Exactly. It doesn't cost a penny. So
no, it's free.
Do us a solid. Leave a comment. Spread the word. That's free too. Tell your friends. Just subscribe. Like you said, we hit 2,000. Another Edward 40 cans coming your way, and maybe Roadhouse will get himself some whole cans for the 2,000 subscribers to Edward 40 cans varieties. So you never know out there. So do us a solid. Spread the word. The best of the worst in cheap booze is right here on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel at bumwinebob.com on Bum with Bobcat. I am Bumwine Bob. That is Roadhouse. And until next time, pick up some Stack, High Gravity, Silver, pick your poison.
Yep.
And until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Motherfuckers!